Howdy y'all, this is your host Road. Welcome back to LovettGamez. We are playing a little bit Dragon Age Origin today. Still getting over being sick, but I have a little bit more of a voice today. I will probably still cough a little bit during the playthrough. Mute that as much as I can. But please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. I've tried to edit the DA origins.exe to hopefully prevent the game from crashing as much. I saw a random Reddit thread that said the exe file is encrypted, and if you unencrypt it, which I looked online on how to do, it supposedly doesn't crash as often. We will see. But let's hop into it, see how we do. Alright. All of our party members are here. I'm not playing the right character. The fireball did work. This is gonna hurt everybody. Yeah, you guys, you might want to stand outside of that for a second. Only a little bit of damage. Fire and the electric is a bit much, but when you just do one. Okay, all of them good. Can I do this without going into the room? I think so. Sorry, war puppy. New caller. War point of the Tempest. Oh, war paint. And a lamb bone. Use. Take. Use. Take. Destroy. Hate destroying. This one could have been sold, but
I'll get on it.
yeah, for being inside the
Right
castle, you think there'd be a little bit more. Some injury kits. A little bit more. Ran right into the trap. Right into the trap. Like, straight into the trap. I can't believe I did that. That takes us, I think, to where we need to go.
Can I get you a ladder? so you can get off my back.
Iron ring.
Please, don't hurt me.
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you, stupid girl. Get out of my way, be silent, you're safe. Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm sorry. I'm so frightened. These monsters are everywhere. My name's Valena. The Arlessa's maid. Is she all right? What happened to everyone?
Helena, the Smith's daughter.
You know my father. I want to go back to the village. Is there a way out of here?
There's a small tunnel leading out of the dungeon.
But the monsters!
I've killed most of them, it's safe.
I'll find my way. I can run fast and I know the castle. Thank you.
Sweet. So, can I interact with dog? I cannot. I did get that lamb bone. I figured dog would like the bone, but before we activate everyone and let's see. Second floor, courtyard, basement. There's one way of doing it. Fireball. Kind of off.
So you can get off my back.
Don't need that. Don't need that. Yes, destroy that. I mean, I've already got some, so I'll go ahead and take it.
I'll get on it.
Alright, so that goes to the basement, courtyard, second floor. Poison making, acid coating. Can I not put it on your item? Well, never mind then.
Got it.
It's lesser spirit bomb.
Got it.
Gather your party and venture forth. Wait, before we do that, let's do a save. Just in case. Because we know down or I don't know which way we need to go. There's a chest. Take a
Right
road.
away.
Can I use it? Got so much random crap. Just, we'll drop a dagger.
Yes, of course.
Now's better than later.
Yeah, it's not very good. This takes us to the courtyard. I don't know if we needed to go to the courtyard. Definitely a bunch of enemies there. Level 7 demon. Where are we getting attacked? Oh, from up there. Sorry guys, but this'll help. Everyone's taking damage from it. Forever. Come on. Drop down, Revenant. Can I? Alright. Yeah, we'll just destroy it. And destroy it. And destroy it.
All right.
We need a place to either sell
better
or
than later.
store our stuff. Let's see if there's any chests over here. They were right up on us pretty immediately. The amount of undead has actually been kind of shocking. Alright. So we came in the other way.
So these are our visitors. The ones you told me about, Mother.
Yes, Connor.
He's possessed.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers. The ones I sent to reclaim my village.
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is an elf, Connor. You've seen elves before? We have them here in the castle.
Oh, I remember. I had their ears cut off and fed to the dogs. The dogs chewed for hours. Shall I send it to the kennels, Mother?
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does.
So he is the evil force you spoke of, you've been protecting him this entire time. What did he do with Van Tegan?
Here I am. Here am I.
I like him better this way. No more yelling. Now he amuses me.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
And made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody! Ha 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 ha!
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This woman will have the audience she seeks. Tell us, woman, what have you come here for?
Me, no reason. I think I'll leave. I came here to help if I could. Came to see Earl Alman. Came to stop you, basically.
So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All the sneaking around and killing is so unnecessary. But Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Isn't that right, Mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't! Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This woman spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village. And now, she'll repay me.
Something is coming. I'll get on it.
See how well this goes.
Tegan. Oh, Tegan. Are you all right?
I am better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. The fool I am. Please. Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him.
I'm not about to kill a child. I could see no way this could end happily. You knew about this all along.
Yes. I didn't tell you because I believed we could help him. I still do.
I'm sorry, my lady, but Connor has become an abomination. He's no longer your son.
You! You did this to Connor!
I didn't summon any demon. I told you. Please, if you'll let me help.
Help? You betrayed me! I brought you here to help my son, and in return you poisoned my husband?
This is the mage you spoke of? Didn't you say he was in the dungeon?
He was. I assumed the creatures had killed him by now. He must have been set free.
And that's right, and I stand by my decision. That'd be useful seeing how you helped start this.
I know what you must think of me, my lady. I took advantage of your fear. I'm sorry. I never knew it would come to this.
Well, I shan't turn away his help. Not yet. And if Connor is truly an abomination...
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then...
Where's Connor now? Why did he run? What are our options? Where's Earl Alman? He had no idea the man you hired was an assassin.
None. I trusted Logain. Why wouldn't I? How could I have suspected the mage he sent would be a murderer?
And Eamon knew nothing of your plans. Do you not realize what you've done, Isolde?
Eamon would only demand we do the right thing. I was not going to lose my son. Not to magic.
So you may lose him anyways, so much more. That would have been terrible. So Earl Alman did not know about Connor's abilities. You brought this on yourself, woman.
No. No, please. There must be another way.
There must be something we can do.
What are our options?
I wouldn't normally suggest slaying a child, but he's an abomination. I'm not sure there's any choice.
We can't kill a young boy, demon or no demon. Please don't say we're considering that.
Connor is my nephew. But he is also possessed by a demon. Death would be merciful.
There is another option, though I loathe offering it. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages, but I have blood magic.
Blood magic uses life force of others as raw mana.
Yes, that's right. The ritual I know, it requires life energy. A lot of it. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
It is something to consider. Someone's gonna die either way.
Indeed. Either my son or the sacrifice. Let it be me then. I will give my life for his.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more evil be of any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
It does seem like a sensible choice, with a willing participant.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
You're the mage here, not I, my friend. It's you who would be going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
Are you sure you're ready to die? I'm not ready to risk it. There must be another way. Then I know what we must do.
My son awaits your decision. Make it quickly.
We get the ritual. We'll fight the demon here. Must be another way to enter the Fade. You let Jowan cast the ritual.
You can find lyrium and more mages at the Circle of Magi, if they would even do it.
Circle Tower is not far from here.
That is an excellent point. One of the treaties is also for the Circle of Magi, after all.
The tower is about a day's journey across the lake. You could attempt to get the mage's help.
But what will happen here? Connor will not remain passive forever.
I will take the chance, perhaps not the... I don't think
Very
Earl
well.
Main will
I will
help
keep
us if we
Jowan
kill
here
his
as a
wife.
precaution. He says he wants to help, so he will keep an eye on Connor with us. Go to the tower quickly then. The longer you are away, the greater the chances of disaster.
We're still all on fire. I really don't think that the Earl will help us if we kill his wife. I think that'll just be a no-brainer. We're done.
You cannot win!
Fireball. We're gonna do this with everybody. That includes these guys. Might end up killing her harder than that. Redcliffe Vault Key. That's something cool. Don't need the potion, but I will take the money.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Allow me. I could do that for you. Allow me. I could do that for you.
Is everything locked? Studded leather armor? Nah, I'll trash that.
Ask me anything. Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Both of those are good. We're gonna destroy that for some topaz. Small ring. Battle axe. That's pretty awesome. What do we got? What we could get rid of? Take it. Alright. Everything here should be good. That takes us second floor. I mean,
It's done.
what's done? We could either continue through here. Which honestly, I don't know if it's a good idea to continue through here. We're about to go sell pretty much everything we have. Because if we come back... Hey,
I do not
Super.
like this talk of possessions and spirits and magic. It is unnatural.
It's done.
I can't unlock. Can you unlock?
Now's better than later.
Do I really have to go outside and around?
I've told you the only thing I can think of that might help. Until you make a decision, I think I should remain here. I can...
Alright. Unless I could go out the main door, which would be awesome. Yes, I can. I bet you we're going to have to fight our way back in here, though. Alright, so we are at the castle, Redcliffe Village, dungeons, Flippeth, Blathering, Circle Tower. It won't let me go to it. Do I need to go to Redcliffe first? Or crash? Alright, we are in Redcliffe. We're gonna go see if the Smith's daughter actually made it back to town safely. Very good chance that she did not. We kind of just let her, you know, off to go do her own thing, but Sir Perth made it into the castle. Hopefully they can keep Connor in check. I have very little belief that they will, and I have a feeling we're going to come back to everyone being dead. But before we see if that actually is what happened, we're going to go talk to the Smith. I want to see if his daughter actually came back alive. She was trying... Yeah, she did.
Thank you, my lady. I'd never have been able to return to my father if it wasn't for you.
My Verlaine returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Thank you. Glad to help.
Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
Sweet. So we got something. They sell something.
You're welcome here, friend. What can I do for you?
Talk business.
You're welcome to whatever I have, obviously. I'm at your service.
Alright, 81 out of 80. Do you sell plans? They can't even buy the plan. Well, let's first see. Sell you health potion. I'll sell you venom. Spirit shard. Lifestone. Cross shock. Fire crystals. Lyrium and frozen. I would like your poison trap plants. You have Pyromancer's brand. The two-handed staff. Not quite as good. Oh, you actually got some decent stuff now. Ooh. What do you got? 4 damage versus Dark Spawn. 25 physical resistance. I'll buy that. War Paint of the West Hills. And I got more I need to sell to you, but I need to see my whole party first. Hey, thanks for what you gave. Maybe it helped if we went through the right door. Is there a quick way out of here, or do I have to go all the way? I have to go all the way. Yeah. Landmark tree. Alright, to the world map. What's this way? Wait. It is this way. But we should be able to go to our camp. And I believe, before we go to world map, we're going to do another quick save. And hopefully go to the circle of Tower of the Magi from there. This takes us up here. It's all a little convoluted. Alright, so you got a militia. I'll save. I'm gonna look at the journal. Deliver letters. No. Seek the circle's help. See if this works. Still can't go to the circle's tower. I could go to Lake Calbat Docks. Or I could go to current party's campsite. I go to the campsite and equipped Stern.
I don't understand.
You look like a woman.
I am. Are you flirting with me still?
Flirting? I don't know this word. Speak the common tongue. You are a Grey Warden, so it follows that you can't be a woman.
Grey Wardens can't be women? That doesn't make sense then. Why not?
Women are priests, artisans, shopkeepers, or farmers. They don't fight.
That's not a universal truth. Some women fight.
Why would women ever wish to be men? That makes no sense.
They don't wish to be women. They wish to be women who fight.
Do they also wish to live on the moon? That's as attainable.
I'm a woman and I'm fighting.
One of those things can't be true. A person is born, Gunari or human or elven or dwarf. He doesn't choose that. The size of his hands, whether he is clever or foolish, the land he comes from, the color of his hair, these are beyond his control. We do not choose, we simply are.
But a person can choose what to do.
Can they? We'll see.
Disapproves. You, sir, are exactly who I was wanting to equip. So, let's see. Use a dagger. Why are you using a dagger? You got a 7. It is 9. 12. I gave you the green blade. Let's see. What you got's technically better. These are better gloves. Current boots are better. Okay. I can give you a shield, but you can't use it when donning your armor. 4, 4. I mean, that all looks good. Can give you rings. No belt. I make you an archer. I don't have a bow to give you yet. Honestly, no, you shouldn't be an archer. You could be the archer. Lamb bone. Or I give a dog the lamb bone. I want to make sure we have no. The topaz, quartz, silk carpet. I do not know what Stin likes. I figure she would like the wine, but she's already maxed out. Do you have anything new to say?
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Thanks. Callow? You thought I was callow?
You're welcome.
So you tell me why you were caged.
I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Exactly what happened?
I told you before that I was sent here. I was not sent alone. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
What happened to the other Qunari?
I am told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
You probably dropped it on the battlefield.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it. I killed them. With my bare hands. I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
It's only an object, Stern. You get another sword. That's terrible. You panic over a lost blade.
That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Good. You have searched for it. Accidents happen. If you're prone to panic, maybe you did desert. How did your people possibly think that way?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Don't worry, we'll find out.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
We got a quest from it.
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
You have a friend outside the Grey Warden.
I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only, I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim.
Have you contacted her?
No. I thought about writing her, but I never did. And then we were called down to Ostagar, and I never got the chance. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
What are you expecting she'll do? We don't have time for side trips. If you want, we could try.
Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her and I never went to at least see her, I don't know if I could forgive myself. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Alright, cool.
Did you always live in an alienage? Was it very terrible?
Yes.
That is good to hear. I have never been to the Denerim alienage, but I hear that life is hard and there is so much squalor. In Orlais, most elven servants live in the homes of their masters, often in great wealth and luxury.
Did not know that.
I've known elven servants with servants of their own. A well-trained elven servant is highly valued in Orlais. They are nimble and dexterous, and many people find them pleasing to look at.
Enough. I wish it did not continue. Like a prize-winning animal, I should offer myself to some Elysian noble.
No, I did not mean it that way. Oh, my words were clumsily chosen. I did not mean to offend. I am sorry.
I'm Elfin, but I'm more than that. I'm a person. Apology accepted. You may not be cruel, but you still see us differently.
Thank you. You have given me a lot to think about. Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
No, I don't believe you have. It's just hair, really.
It's very nice, and it suits you. Simple. Not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. 1 year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair. The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Or birds.
Yes, I don't envy them. She never washed her hair. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you. Like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
We are friends, aren't we? I actually do like the way you ramble. Wouldn't it? Maybe I just keep to myself.
You see? This is what I mean. You're such a pleasure to talk to. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
You're a treasured friend. Do you often enjoy the company of other women? I think you're getting the wrong idea.
And what would you do if I said I do? Very much so, in fact.
I think I may tell you got the wrong idea. I'm flattered that you like my company then. I think I might giggle. Maybe look coy.
There's no one else I'd rather spend time with. Come then, let's get going. If I recall correctly, you have some important earth-shattering business to attend to. I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer.
Quieter, that's all. I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
Not silly to seek moments to lie down your burdens. We're all entitled to
I
those
enjoy
things.
those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. And sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
Be a poor leader if when you died, never to feel afraid with me. That's what friends do. And be nice if you stayed away.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
Don't change the subject. You're cute when you're embarrassed. We're more than friends. I thought that was obvious. Yes, go on before you embarrass yourself.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first? Oh, Oh, how very awkward.
That's me, a terrible person, that you're comfortable around me.
Well, yes, but don't question me. I am a woman, and I reserve the right to be inconsistent. Why am I being such a baby about this? I must be a sight spilling my guts.
You could kiss her, you could spill your guts, feel loved and accepted. Okay.
Well, that settles it then.
We still didn't get an approval increase with her. But we do feel loved. I mean, hey, we're saving the game for.
The stars are out.
So go help Alistair make supper. Still beauty to be found around this world.
It comforts me to know that the stars will remain untouched by the blight. That whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally. Their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier?
Tell me the story.
A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She had many suitors, but spurned them all for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious, for Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love, and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea, that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her. The band of stars between them is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier.
Beautiful story.
This story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist?
It may exist, but it never lasts. If we lose hope and love, then we are truly lost. Few loves are so powerful. The love is a mix of lust and attachment, nothing more.
I never expected you to say that. It is a pleasant surprise.
Why is it a surprise?
I have to say there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places.
Still could not get a thing. Alright, Sten, Alistair, you. Ghana's not around. Dog. Look at dog. Cocks his head at you. That dog. Rolls on happily on his back. Is happy. Morgana's way over there.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
Enchantment.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Enchantment. Let's sell that. Sell that. Sell everything that we have here. Oh, we have war paint. I forgot about that. Bari war paint. Cold resistance, electricity resistance. Eh. I don't really want most of that. Tone, physical, your shine. Here, we've already got that equipped. Blood Dragon Plate Gauntlets. Buy belt. One of them needed a belt. Can't remember which one it was. I'll have to look. Mr. Frost, lightning, low. Backpack. Yes, I will buy the backpack. I will always want to buy the backpack. It's Sten who did not have a belt. Sten had a belt. Honestly, I should have sold the rings.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell.
Yes, you will buy these rings. Walked
your friend's a
away
formidable
after
foe,
realizing
indeed.
you have rings. What are your rings? Cold damage, fire damage. I will buy both of those. Let's see. Magic, willpower. Willpower, gold ring. Take that out. Give you more cold damage. Fire damage, cold damage. Now you do fire damage.
If there's anything I can do for you, please.
Yeah, you can buy these other rings. You give me money. Restrictions Morgana. Restrictions Road. I don't want either one of those. Trying to have more space. And we haven't talked to Morgana in a while.
I await your command.
So the life of the wilds must have been very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
But eventually you left. Did it seem normal to you? Did you speak back? Actually, sounds wonderful.
For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
You were a thief. Can imagine Plymouth was pleased. What happened then?
Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
You were a child. It's a hard time picturing you heartbroken. Plymouth is right, no doubt.
That is because I learned my lesson well. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
But you don't need to live that way any longer. They made you stronger, didn't they?
They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
I like Morgana, but she's
I
a little
await
scary.
your command.
Discuss something personal.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
Yes, I want you to go. No, I want you to leave. No, I don't want you to leave. No, we were friends.
Then I assume our discussion ends here.
That pissed her off. That really upset her. Let's give her a thoughtful gift on that one, because she got really upset.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you?
How did you become a shapeshifter?
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, That is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend.
Your mother has been doing this for a long time, then. That does sound like something you do.
Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know?
Can you change into other human forms as well?
The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess.
Can anyone become a shape changer? Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. Indeed, you could learn the spells required if I cared to teach you.
I've heard of magic like that before. That's all I wanted to ask. Do you spend a lot of time as an animal?
There were nights when the wilds called to me. 'Tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary.
You have wolf eyes. What do you think other animals think of you when you changed? Yeah.
They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask. No, 'tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the circle of magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could. But as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one.
Chantry simply seeks to protect us from danger. By practitioners, you mean apostates, don't you? Then that sort of magic open to abuse, it's good. Such traditions need to be preserved.
I'm shocked that you think so. Being a mage of the circle as you were. But perhaps you felt a little like a caged bird as well, caught within that dark tower.
Yes, very much so.
I thought so.
All I wanted to ask.
Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch?
I think your abilities sound quite useful. It does seem a bit revolting, at the very least.
A most practical opinion. Far more so than any man I have spoken to. But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us.
So she approved. She's interesting. She's a witch. She's a shapeshifter. But she kind of acts like a succubus. I'm kind of curious what is going on with her. Let's say. There's definitely something going on with her. We'll keep us.
Indeed.
Morgana.
Indeed.
Lilania.
Yes.
Alistair. I wish you could have more than 4. Still can't go to the circle. I can go to Lake Callahan Docks. Wait, before I do that.
Indeed.
Probably with the green stem.
Indeed.
Leave Alistair to the side. Looking for his sword. We're in a battle?
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the tyke as our own.
Okay. Meteoric metal ore. Okay. World map. World map. I'm guessing that's the tower. We're at Lake Calahead.
What is that smell?
Back off! I was here first.
You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
Only if it's a Qunari blade.
Q what?
It'd be large and unwieldy.
Well, honestly, I don't have any swords. The spot was picked pretty clean when I got here. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Where is he now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
Orzammar.
This spot is mine. Find your own.
Take his money. This blade may be in Orzammar. You are criminal. Health fruit.
Can I get you a ladder
Oh,
so you
fruit.
can get off my back? I'll get on it.
It's random money. Shady Thug. Can't even talk to you. Samuel the Deserter, another Shady Thug, Kester.
You have some kind of problem?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone of Regulars.
Oh? What is this about?
Here you stole supplies from the guild.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
You want this? Took out my own guy. Then. Guild supplies.
I'll get on it.
Then you fell quite easily. Way more easily than I thought you should have.
Got it.
And Kester here.
Well, look at this. I remember taking you across when you left with that fella Duncan. And now you're a Grey Warden. My pap used to tell me stories about them.
You ferry me across? Oh, Kester, why aren't you manning the boat?
Templars took the boat.
They can't get across.
Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester, we got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy, named for my grandmum she was.
There's something wrong up in the tower.
I told you, they didn't tell me nothing. And if I know they're mages, I'm better off keeping out of their business. If I had to guess, I'd guess it had to do with magic, but the tower's always got something to do with magic.
How could you not know? You live close by, but I have to get there. It's official business. Is there no way across?
You could try swimming, but I don't recommend it. Nasty things in that lake. I reckon it's all them potions they dump in there. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
Well, thank you for the help. You could convince the Templars to let me in.
Maybe you could at that. I'm sure your mind's all afire now, eh?
What are your opinions of the circle?
I reckon it's good for them mages. Gather them all, learn them some proper magics. I know what they say about mages, but the Maker made them for a purpose. If you can't trust him, who can you trust?
So, you know the Knight Commander Gregor well?
Oh, I can't say that. I'm lucky he's good enough to give me the time of day. The first enchanter's all right. He's polite as can be, but he's always a little distant, if you get my drift. But Gregor'll stay to talk. I reckon he likes hearing from us common folk, you know? He's a man to be respected, that Gregor.
Can't stay. Good day, Kester.
All right. Keep safe, you hear?
We're able to steal from him.
You're the Grey Warden, aren't you? Exactly who I was hoping to meet. I represent a collective of mages interested in going about their lives without the constant scrutiny of the Chantry.
How can I help you? Tell me more.
The collective is a self-policing guild of mages who simply want to be left alone. We mean no offense to the Chantry, but we would rather live on our own terms. Next to me, and in every major settlement, you will find an inconspicuous sack containing requests from mages all over the land who need the assistance of someone skillful and discreet.
I can take a look at those.
Thank you, my friend. We have agents in every major settlement to reward you for work done on behalf of the collective. Makers smile upon you.
Sweet.
I'll get on it.
Places of power. Hear me and obey. The power waning. I, Karabosh the Epitaph, require a reconnection on the mystic pieces I have left behind. You are the bearer of this note. Shall travel to these places, trace upon them my personal glyphs, claiming the eldritch energies for my own. You will come upon sites of mystic power in the ancient places of the world. The Barassian Forest, the deep roads, the heart of Demir, and near the base of the Circle Tower. I'll accept that. Careless accusations. The activities of the Malfracrum on my own doorstep did not go unnoticed. Now I am in danger of being brought before the Templars myself. A small band of drifters claim to see me practicing forbidden arts. They have left me to deliver testimony of my alleged deeds to the Chantry. I have asked the Mages Collectives to find and stop these false witnesses and bear any means necessary. They are traveling along the road from Lothring to Durham, where their lives will seal my fate. Notice determination. There comes a time in every young mage's life that he must break forth from beneath the shadow of his mentor. For my 3 young, unremarkable apprentices, this time is now. He who accepts this calling takes it upon themselves to deliver documents of congratulations to my apprentices, who will no doubt be uninformed as to the contents of the missive. These apprentices' names are Stark, Aline, and Sleuth. I have cleverly sent them away from my abode so that they may receive this information in a public place, thus guaranteeing the safety of my willing courier. You'll find 2 of them in Durim, and the other procuring slightly rare item from Ozamar. And to be sensitive, I wish not harm upon their delicate feelings. My brother killer. My worst fears have been realized. A band of devilish Malfracrum are performing their profane rituals within close proximity to my sanctum. Cannot stand I, Jabusto, charge he who accepts this request to destroy his friends before the evil brings unwanted attention from either Templars or demons at my back door. Travel to the Bacurian Forest, slay the blasphemers. Sure. Herbal magic. Disasters so consumed that I have left my personal projects that I have neglected to collect vital components of the herbal remedy I use to sharpen my mind for the thoughts of the world. Without it, I am ruined. I'll humbly reward any who bring me 10 bundles of deep mushrooms. With this, I can continue my quest for enlightenment with a clear mind, fewer bouts of drowsiness and indigestion. May he who accepts this request be showered in riches and love from the Maker's heart and selfless acts. This is literally my salvation. I may have that. No new quest. Can I give you?
Client is very pleased. Come back soon. Good to see you again.
Alright. I think I just gave him the mushrooms. I already had the mushrooms. Spoiled Princess. Just go ahead and save it right here. We're going to go ahead and call it an episode. So in the next episode, we'll go into the Soiled Princess. And we'll go talk to the ferryman and see if we can get ourselves across. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Tell me what you think in the comment section down below. See you guys in the next episode. Have a wonderful day. Peace and God bless.